Well, good morning, friends, or at least this morning here. Uh, about 5:30 in the morning, which is what time I usually try to do a review. Everything's nice, peace, and quiet until I start fixing food, and then the dogs join in. Pleased to announce what you're seeing here is my very first kosher meal I've ever tried. This is courtesy of Mike Kreisher from a trade we done. I hope he's happy with his end of it. I'm sure I'm going to be tickled to death with this. Now, this was packaged by Labrioot Meals, Lakewood, New Jersey, and all products in this package have the little K for kosher sign. So I set that there for just a minute, and then I'll start getting part of this out of the way, and we'll get down to business. First kosher meal I've ever tried. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. The main menu sounds very interesting. And speaking of that, the main menu comes in a separate brown bag. For those of you that are worried about the contents and calories and all that, you can pause that, look at it if you want to. I'm going to set that aside. And again, going across the camera, I have to the way I've got my camera set up, so bear with me, please. The main is in the brown box, and everything else that I'm going to tilt down here and pan down, let you see, is in a separate plastic bag. So it's actually a bag and a box, not combined, but separate. What I will not be using tonight, I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit and maybe get a little bit better view on things. Don't need the FRH. I've done preheated. The main and the tortillas. What else is included? May or may not need. I've got other napkins on standby. It says 10 count pack of napkins or multi-purpose paper, much like you see in the British and some of the other foreign MREs, which is not the only difference in the kosher meal. So now, on occasion, I may forget what I'm doing and call this, I did it. No, I didn't. Okay. For some reason, I have halal on my mind tonight, and every time I want to say kosher, I'll say halal. I almost done it then, but I caught myself. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Other ingredients, components I won't need tonight. White tip matches. We all know how matches work. I will be using. Now these are different. I got 2 little packs of iced tea, and judging by my hand, this is not a big pack of iced tea. It's about the same size as a sugar packet. We got 2 of them, and I may be doing it wrong. If I do it wrong, all of us will learn at the same time. I'm going to use both of these, a glass of cold water. Wet nap, most likely I'll use. Very lightweight, for lack of a better word, spoon. But I'll use that to stir my tea with. Also, as a drink, we've got I hate these shiny packages. You can't get them to show up for nothing. Anyway, protein-rich hot chocolate drink. And I'm sorry, with the light, I can't get that to show up. But you'll see what it looks like when I mix it up. Now, by it having the word protein rich in it, I'm texturally challenged on some things. Protein drinks are one of them, so but I'm gonna give it my best shot. And of course, as always, with the exception of the last review, I've got my 4MRE titanium sport, which I'll be using. And to assist me tonight, I brought the Auto back out to help me assist on opening bags. First one, this is one I've never heard of. I'm curious to look into this. If y'all may know what they are, I don't. If not, we'll learn together. I'm gonna have to bring this off to the side of the camera just a little bit to slice that. I'd prefer to slice the bag and not my finger. And it's hard to look through a viewfinder. And not slice a finger. So the vegan brownie looks like this. Well, I thought that was very dense, but not too dense. Sneak a bite before we get started. Now there's something you don't see. Now the brownie is over here that do not eat oxygen absorber. There's a piece of plastic between the absorber and this. So this has actually got airspace on one side and had the meal over here. That's definitely different. I'll try to speed this up a little bit so I don't bore you too long. Also in the snack line, we've got dried diced mangoes, 160 calories, and nutritions. If you're interested, you can pause it right there and look if you want to. Basically, most of us in this little hobby and community, we know we're not eating fine dining and not necessarily the most calorie conscious either, but it's our hobby. We like to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and get out there. Everybody in the pool. Whoop, missed one. There you go. Also, as a snack, we have spicy power mix, 320 calories. And there's your nutritionals. And there's all the components, additives, accessories, preservatives, much like everything else in these meals. There's a few. And I'm going to go ahead and open this up, get it out on the tray. And oxygen absorber, get that out of there. I don't know if that'll hold it all or... Well, there's a bunch of it. Including the piece that just bounced over the side. What else we got? We'll go ahead and open tortillas. 180 calorie. And nutritionals. Okay. Just sort of what I expected from the size of that pack. We have 1, 2, 3 of the small ones instead of 2 of the big ones that's always shipped like folded over like that. So, well, let's see if that. Yeah, that's a good question. See if that were. We'll do that right there. And pardon me while I take care of just one slight problem, then I'll undo the main, make the drinks, and we'll start the review. It seems where I was talking about opening the bags closer to myself and not trying to do it, like this in front of the screen. I did nick myself slightly, but it's minimal damage, so I thought it was. Well, we may have to make a slight adjustment here. But I'm going to try to get this out, and I think I am going to run and get a slight band-aid on my fingers so y'all don't have to look at that while we eat. Oh, also salt and pepper. It was buried under the other one, so I forgot to add that a minute ago. Come on out of there. Come on. And that main is chicken royale with rice. And it smells absolutely wonderful. It smells like a meal should. Yeah, maybe I won't need the Band-Aid after all. I think it slowed down. Let's take a chance. I still may have to stop here in just a minute. Let's see. I'm going to take the salt and the pepper to the side. Now, let's go here in my first time used Mike Kreisher mug. And again, Mike, thank you for the trade. I greatly appreciate that. And like I said, I'm not sure on the amount of water on the protein drink or on the two little iced tea mixes. So we're going to wing this. Let y'all, if you ever get hold of one of these, you'll learn if whatever I done either added too much, too little, or about right. So, chocolate drink, want to make hot, goes in the Mike Kreisher mug. Get on in there. But every ingredient component this meal has the kosher stamp of approval, which means has certain ingredients and not certain ingredients, and also has been prepared in a specific manner according to the religion. The kosher and the halal, I wish they had, the people who observe that, I wish they had more options in their meals. They are much more limited than what we have in the normal MRE rations. And as expected with the protein drink, that's not stirring up the best, so I'm going to set it to the side and hope I got about the right amount of water. Now let's play around with the iced tea here. Like I said, two of these, both about the size of a pack of sugar. And one feels soft, one may be a little bit compromised, but it should still mix up all right. So let's see. Okay. First one looks like powder. Nothing that really looks bad or off, so I think we're good on that one. Let's see here. Try to get this other one open. And again, everybody in there. The other spoon is setting in the chocolate protein drink. I'm going to stir it again, and I'm going to let this sit a minute and stir it again, because like a lot of the other ones, this one's not wanting to dissolve either. Just licking off the spoon though, I think that's about the right amount of water for 2 of those little packs. The taste is good. It just needs to get mixed up a little more like what this one does. Let's see. There. Wet nap, salt, pepper. And I think we're finally ready to get started after about being 15 or 16 minutes in. Okay, where do we start? I'm wanting to start with the main, but now let's try the vegan brownie. Oh, nice and shiny. Sort of a side profile, if you can see that. Tastes like a regular brownie. Not a bit of problem with it. Very sweet, very dense, but absolutely nothing wrong with it. Okay. Let me get a few of these dried mangoes here. A piece of the brownie stuck in my finger. Maybe that'll make a prettier picture. Dried mangoes. Again, very good. Also, again, very sweet. They don't look like they're that sweet, but they are. The power mix, we got raisins, almonds, peanuts, that's corn nut, sunflower seeds. That's a pretty good mix right there. Might be a few other stuff down in there, but that's at least to show you what's in there. Yeah. Stir that tea up a little bit. And that's a sweet. I need to wash it down with something. And I think this will be better than the protein chocolate, but we'll find out. That is a dang good iced tea. If you ever try one of these, whatever size this is, I don't know, 8, 10, 12-inch glass, normal drinking glass. 2 of them little bitty packs about the size of sugar, works just perfect in it. Not too sweet and still has plenty of flavor. Since I mentioned the drink, let's just go ahead and try this. Again, and first time I've used this. Mike Kreisher, thank you for the mug. Thank you for the trade. Very much appreciated. Is it hot chocolate? No. However, for a protein drink, It's definitely one of the better ones I tried. It's not chalky, it's not gritty. There is a aftertaste, I assume, which is the whey powder, that what gives it the protein part. But no, that's, I can finish that. Now for the fun stuff, or will be for me, I hope you too. Chicken Royale with rice. There seems to be lentils in there, rice, chicken, little bitty pieces of herbs and seasoning. Now in my camera light here, it looks green, but it's really not that green. That's good, friend. That's good. I'll be honest, just to my taste, and yours may not be, I do think I want a little bit of seasoning on that. So I'm going to share the wealth on the pepper. There we go. Now you start to come out. And salt. And again, I apologize for reaching across the camera. That's just how I got everything set up. Let's mix that up good. Try it again. Oh. It was good before. Salt and pepper definitely makes it better. Get some on one of our tortillas here. Anytime I use tortillas, I'm going to make a mess, but anytime I do a review, I'm going to make a mess, so I'm pretty well used to that. If any of you watch me, you're used to that too. Ain't that little thing cute? That works out nicely, friends. That works out nicely. Must be because I'm going to have this and eat before I finish my conversation. There's been some meals before I've never tried. Made trades to get them. After I got them, well, it was not exactly what I expected. This one far exceeds my expectations. There's not a bad component in here, y'all. And like I said, I'm a little iffy on the chocolate because it's a protein drink and just the way I handle textures. But the Maine, the Power Mix, the dried sliced mangoes, brownie, tea, absolutely perfect, every component. Now, like I said, the protein drink, I won't give it a, oh, sorry, Mac, there you go. I can't give it a 10 out of 10, but I'd say I'd give it a 7 or 8 anyway. If they'd just not included that meal, perfect 10 out of 10. You can't beat this. Well, I'm sorry I made this a little bit long. I was just happy to get this, happy to have had a chance to try it, and happy I enjoyed it. It's absolutely excellent meal. Mike, again, thank you for the trade. I hope what I sent you're happy with. Um, I'm going to do this one kosher. Then I ended up with some very brand new halal meals. I'm going to do one of them, then I'll go back to American and figure out the process. So, like I've been saying for a while, if you got friends you ain't heard from, give them an email, give them a holler, give them a call, text them, let them know you're thinking about them. Someone's having a bad day, one little call does wonders if you're down and out. So, hope you enjoyed this. After it's already brought blood tonight, I better put auto back up. So, thank you for watching. If you did like it, hit the thumbs up, leave me a comment. At least let me know, someone's watching. That's not too much to ask. Hope everybody enjoys the weekend. Peace and prayers. It's John, Somerset, Kentucky. Y'all be safe.